has come to an end. Yesterday was the season finale. Let's get into it. Okay, so I just want to start off by saying that Sheree's house looked as if, it was every bit of amazing. It looked like it really came together. So let's give it up for Miss Sheree. Finally getting Chateau Sheree finished. But so this episode, the season finale, pretty much was based off of everybody being able to see Chateau Sheree and the drama leading up to seeing Chateau Sheree. It was a lot of shade throwing this episode. I mean, it's always shade being thrown every episode, but Kim was back. Lisa Wu stepped in real quick. All they needed was Nene and Deshaun. They had, what's his face with the one who he can't breathe by his nose. Dwight was there with Phaedra. So yeah, it was pretty much took us back to season 1, 2-ish. So yeah. Now starting off the episode, it started with Candy and her situation. She takes Riley to meet up with her dad, Block. And let me say, I am so proud of Riley, because Riley comes off as this timid, very quiet child, that doesn't say much, but she put her daddy in her place, in a very respectful way. But he was really annoying me how he was just making it seem like it was Candy's fault, like he wasn't around. And the fact that, Candy when she wanted to leave and go to the bathroom and leave Riley there with her dad, and Riley was like, no, don't leave me, shows a whole heck of a lot of how she feels about her father, that she doesn't even feel comfortable being left alone with him. So that should say a lot right there. He was just being a big ass goof to me. He needed to come in there, face his responsibilities, and admit that he was not there. It was like he was trying to, because the cameras was there, he was trying to find a way to be like he was there. So I wasn't there when you were born. How the fuck does she know if you were there when she was born? For sure not. She was being born. Shit, she don't know if you were there. And all she knows is that you have not been there up until now. And what people don't realize is kids, they don't, of course, they like when you buy them stuff and everything like that, but they don't really end up remembering all the stuff you buy them and all of this and that. They remember you being there at the end of the day, you spending quality time with them. That's what they're going to remember. And he was not there for her. And he just wasn't. It was like a part of him, he did not want to admit that, saying that she was brainwashed. No, you just weren't there. It's just as simple as that. The child was not brainwashed, and she was able to speak up for herself and say, somebody must have brainwashed you because you thought you were there for me and you weren't. So at this point, he needed to not even come in talking about what he has not done, or if he was there. He should have acknowledged that he was not there, and he should have just, concentrated on or made the main focus of how can they move forward. Don't sit there and try to say her mama brainwashed her. Her mama, you are an adult, and it's your responsibility at the end of the day. Candy should not make this child call you. You should be calling your child. He just looked like a big ass goof to me, and he was just trying to save face on national TV. But it was clear, just by Riley saying it, that he just wasn't there for her. And that's just what it was. Phaedra. You have really disappointed me this season, girl. You sitting up there with Johnny while he's sitting here trying to sue your ex-best friend, talking about, well, I just want to see if he got an actual valid case. I'm not finna be any a penny richer off of him suing her. But let me say what will make you a penny richer. Him filming a scene with your ass. Your raggedy behind. That's what's gonna make you a penny richer. For, you know, having this man sit up here. Okay, if he wants to sue Candy, he wants to sue Candy. You know, what you should have did, but you didn't because you're phony, is just say, okay, you know, I don't really want nothing to do with this. Here goes somebody else information. I wouldn't even give him that shit. I would have been like, I don't want nothing to do with this. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, at the end of the day, at least you could have just passed him along and went out your merry way. You was at every goddamn little sit down he done had with another lawyer to see what kind of case he was gonna have. You a lawyer. You can kind of put something together by yourself, right? Why you gotta, you know, be all, I just didn't. I can't. And then you got the nerve to turn around and try to make it seem like Candy is out to get you or set you up because they done, Portia and them done ran back and told you that Apollo's girlfriend was there. And little do you know, Candy finding out about you helping with the Johnny guy sue her ass, come for her money, you know? At the end of the day, even though Candy, you know, said she didn't have anything to do with Apollo's girlfriend coming, you and Apollo are not together anymore. So she did want to show up. It's a free country. I do think the situation was messy as fuck, too. Personally, I think it was very fucking messy of Apollo to send that girl to come and, you know, send his congratulations or whatever he was trying to do. You know, because she could have easily ran into Phaedra. There's no telling how that would have happened. But it ain't messing with your coins. If anything, it's making your situation look a little bit more entertaining. You're trying to comfort this girl, you know. It's just, Phaedra's just so phony. You already know. I can't even deal with that. Okay, Chateau Shiraz, I said, looks like it was a very beautiful house. Very big. I still don't know if she's living up in it. Some people saying she is, some people saying she ain't. We don't know. Unless, who knows at this point. But anyway, Chateau Shiraz looked like a really beautiful house. And Kenya, if she has not shown any time before, Kenya just showed how much of a fucking hater she really is. Like, why did you have to nip like just everything? Like, production, somebody, I don't know, she did this herself, but she looked like a complete fucking hater. It's the difference when you just throw a little shade. Like, yeah, it took her 500, 600 years, but she in here now. But you were nitpicking everything. Like, you were trying to find something, well, it's all, you know, it looks okay. No, her house was beautiful as fuck, and it was way a bigger grand thing than your housewarming was. So, you know, just give props when it's due. You don't always have to be so nasty and so catty all the time. Last time we saw you and Sheree, you were supposed to have mend your differences and, you know, have moved on. But here you are, coming into this woman's house, you know, discrediting all her hard work she has done. Talking, this look like my light, that look like my bed. Okay, a lot of people got the same lights and beds up in their fucking house, bitch. So what? Just give her props. And let's, you know, just move on. The house, as I said, it looked amazing. But Kim went ahead and she got Sheree, not Sheree, damn Kenya ass right together, okay? She got her ass right the fuck together. You're sitting there throwing shade at this woman in her house, want to walk around her house, and then who the hell cares about if a basement ain't done? A basement, that just shows how you were really trying to find some shit to have to talk about. Her basement, like, that would be the last thing on my mind. Like, oh, come down here and look at my basement. Like, who cares? It's a basement. A lot of people down here don't even fucking have basements. What the hell? Who cares? So for about good 5 minutes, at least 2 scenes, we sat there and we watched Kim and Kenya just throw jabs at each other, throw jabs. You got duck lips. You can't have kids. Your coochie about to fall out. It was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then you hear Marlo all in the background, like, don't listen to no 80-year-old who took 500 years. I don't even know what she said, but she was throwing her little shots. And for some reason, because you heard Marlo all in the background and stuff, it just seems like Kenya does not want it with Marlo. Because, when they went on that glamping trip, Marlo came for her jugular. She hit below the belt, but she came for Kenya. But we all know that this is just for, argue and sing type of thing, basically. Y'all know Kim trying to make her way back onto next season. And I mean, that's pretty much what we waited on to see, the showdown between Kaz and Kim. So, and then Kingo had the nerve to say, at least I don't look like I have 5 kids. What kind of jab? First of all, you don't have any kids. So, how was that I can't even explain it because it just didn't make sense. Secondly, Kim looks good. She has 6 kids and she looks good. There's nothing wrong with the way she looks. It was just so stupid. Just for entertainment purposes, clearly. Kenya always comes for people. I've noticed this about her. She comes for people that have something that she usually wants. A very nice house, a husband, kids. I have noticed that a lot about her. She'll try to see if she can go there with you, and then she, wants, depending on how you react to it, that's how she knows if she should back off or not. If you guys get what I'm saying to you, she knows who to mess with and she knows who not to mess with. Basically, she does. Candy and Phaedra, their relationship is pretty much done, and Phaedra was pissed about the situation with Apollo's girlfriend coming to the old lady gang, which, I mean, to one, it could seem a little shady, but, Candy came to her and told her what happened and apologized for it and said she didn't think it was right. And so, Phaedra just sitting there looking like, okay, well, she apologized, but I really don't care type of thing. Whatever, bitch. But then Candy turns around and says, I heard you was helping Johnny. Sue me. Word on the curb. And here go Phaedra, always trying to cover her ass and save face. She like, so did you refer him to somebody else? This is what Candy's asking Phaedra. Phaedra's like, well, I can't disclose that. It's unethical. Bitch, you just don't want to say, yeah, I did. You can never admit. Phaedra's a simple bitch that can never admit her shit. She never admits her shit. The shit that she does. Because she'd be like, no, I wouldn't have did that, So basically, yeah, bitch, you did. You just don't want to say you did. And if you feel like you said as a lawyer, you can. First, I just thought about this shit. Okay, wait a minute. So, why would you not just tell her you refer? She's going to see it on national TV any fucking way. What the fuck are you disclosing? We know who he went to, what he's suing for. We know everything. You might as well say, yeah, I referred him. I went to every meeting because I wanted to know what was. Just tell the fucking truth, bitch. It's gonna come out anyway. Like, I just didn't even think about that shit. She's saying like she cannot disclose what she did. Bitch, that ain't your client, right? But yeah, it's over. The season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I cannot wait for the reunion when the real tea is gonna come out. People supposed to be sleeping with people's husbands, their friend husbands, having threesomes, whatever the case may be. It's gonna be a lot of shade thrown. They had to do it in 4 parts, honey. So I can't wait to see this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Bye.